Inspired by a dream. That dream is now a reality. Our goal at Game Day Media is to provide a new way of watching high school sporting events in Northwest North Dakota through live audio, video streaming services. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch and listen to all the action. We are looking for business sponsors to come on board with Game Day Media to help promote your business as we help to promote our area athletes during our broadcasts. Contact David or Randy Peterson for further details on how you can become a sponsor on Game Day Media. Game Day Media, more than a game.
Today's District 7 Boys Basketball Tournament coverage is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, Tioga Parts Supply, Surge Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Tech Next Solutions, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Thrivent Kyle Hansen Financial Advisor, Murex Petroleum Corporation, TNT Measurements Incorporated, MC Property and Maintenance LLC, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, Bethel Baptist Church of Powers Lake, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, RTC Networks, the City of Ray, United Quality Cooperative, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Game 1, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Alexander Public School Foundation, Trenton Indian Service Area, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Flag Family Media.
Inspired by a dream. That dream is now a reality. Our goal at Game Day Media is to provide a new way of watching high school sporting events in Northwest North Dakota through live audio, video streaming services. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch and listen to all the action. We are looking for business sponsors to come on board with Game Day Media to help promote your business as we help to promote our area athletes during our broadcasts. Contact David or Randy Peterson for further details on how you can become a sponsor on Game Day Media. Game Day Media, more than a game.
Hey, Hey, welcome back to Game Day. I'm Dallas Hansen. Gonna do my own first little game here, as I'll be doing play-by-play in color. Randy Peterson is over in Minot covering the girls regional tournament there. But wherever you're joining us, however you're joining us, we appreciate you as we have a fun one tonight. District 7 boys tournament is going to begin, and we have a play-in game, so it's a winner go home. No matter which way you cut it, somebody's season is going to come to a close and somebody's season is going to continue. Will it be Tioga? Will it be Divide County? Who's it going to be? These two old rivals are going to come back into this game, and it's going to be a lot of fun. This is a very historic matchup. These two have begun playing way back in the 70s, and they continue on today in 2024 as we have a fun one coming to you live here from Game Day Media. Don't forget to subscribe and like our Facebook page at Game Day, GAMDAY Media. And we appreciate everything that you guys do for us while you're watching. Beginning a little bit here for some people that are just tuning in with our Border Plains pregame show. Again, I'm Dallas Hansen. We've got a fun one here as teams are warming up. We got the band playing as well tonight. We are live from Tioga, North Dakota. You've been listening to our pregame show. We're going to play a few ads, but we'll be right back, so don't go anywhere.
Hey, Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology, respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
Welcome back to Tioga. We've got some coaches' comments coming up. We're going to hear from, first-year Divide County head coach Zach Johnson. Zach Johnson is the new leader for this Divide County Maroon team. We were able to sit down with him and talk a little bit about tonight's game.
As we come back into Game Day Media from our NCC Sports Desk, welcome back to the Continental Resources Coaches' Comments on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I have head coach Zach Johnson of the Divide County Maroons to talk with me about their upcoming play-in game with the Tioga Pirates this evening here from Tioga. And first of all, Coach Johnson, thanks for taking some time and making yourself available on our Continental Resources Coaches' Comments.
Yeah, no problem, Randy. Appreciate you having me.
As you look back at the regular season, Coach, the wins were kind of hard to come by, but the one win that you did have against the Trenton Tigers, that was pretty special as you beat them down in Trenton 42-41. So you know you can win some games. I know that you played most of the year without your lone starter from a year ago, Stockton Nelson. Just wondering if he's back on the roster and able to play tonight, Coach.
Yeah, we do have Stockton back and available. He played the last probably 3 games with us of the regular season. So, you know, he's kind of getting his footing back, and we've put him back in the lineup, and he's been able to kind of kickstart and be a catalyst for a lot of positive things for us. So we hope that continues tonight. And as you said, I mean, we were able to kind of get off the schneid a little bit and get a win late in the regular season, which was big for our confidence. And, you know, I think our boys are about as ready to play as they're going to be. I think they're confident and hope that we can get this and get into that district tournament.
Well, with only one senior on this year's team, you kind of knew that this was going to be a, quote, rebuilding year for your Maroons. As you've played this season from the beginning of the season until tonight, Coach, what have you seen in your team as they've learned a lot this season, Coach?
Yeah, I think when we started the year, we realized that we were lacking a lot of experience. And, you know, I think our boys have come a long ways in terms of just poise. Yes, we still have a long ways to go there. But, I mean, if you watched our first game of the regular season when we played Alexander back in December versus that win against Trenton, or even some of our other games later in the season, we look like a different team. You know, we've been able to execute things a little bit better. And just generally, I think the game has slowed down a little bit for our guys. Obviously, we're going to have to play well in order to win and extend the season, but I've been really proud and really pleased with how our boys have come along throughout the year.
Well, during the regular season, the Maroons dropped a regular season game to the Tioga Pirates back on the 18th of January by a score of 60-38. You played without Stockton Nelson on that night. As you've prepared for the Pirates for tonight's game, you know that they have some size and they can run the floor pretty well if they can find a flow in the game. In your opinion, what
will be the deciding factor for the Maroons to upset the Pirates tonight and gain a spot at that District 7 tournament that starts on Friday night, Coach?
Well, we always know that Brennan Johnson is going to be a big factor for them. I mean, he's an all-district, all-region caliber player, and we know we're going to have to do our best to try and slow him down. There's not really a chance to fully stop him, but if we can contain him, I think that'll be a big factor for us. And then the other thing, looking back at that game in January, Hunter Davis really he killed us. I think he had 30 in that regular season game, and just looked a step quicker than everyone on the floor and really stood out in that game. So I think he kind of opened our eyes as to it's not just a one-man crew with that Tioga team. They have guys that'll step up, and we're going to need to really key in on those two in order to be in the game and give ourselves a chance to win.
You've been listening to our Continental Resources Coach's Comments with the Divide County Maroons head coach Zach Johnson. We're only minutes away from our Northwest Therapy Services opening tip-off, so we'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll talk with head coach Pat Alberts of the Tioga Pirates as we continue on with the Border Plains Equipment pregame show from our NCC Sports Desk after a few words from a few of our great game day media sponsors.
Hey, Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology. Respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
As we come back into Game Day Media from the NCC Sports Desk, welcome to our Continental Resources Coach's Comments on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I have caught up with head coach Pat Alberts of the Tioga Pirates to talk with me about their upcoming District 7 play-in game this evening with the Divide County Maroons. And as always, Coach Alberts, thanks for making yourself available on our Continental Resources Coach's Comments.
Yeah, no problem, Randy. Happy to be here.
As you closed out the regular season, Coach, your Pirates ended the season with a 4-15 overall record. I'm sure that you felt like you played better than a 4-15 record and probably had some games that could have gone either way. As you enter tonight's play-in game, what's been the biggest accomplishment in your eyes that you've seen in your team this year, Coach?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty true statement, Randy. The record, obviously is not where we wanted it to be. Some games, I think if we could have swapped a quarter out, I think we would have, maybe been on the other side. But your record is what your record is. And can't change that. We can only look kind of forward here, but just the progression from a lot of these younger kids. We've got quite a few kids that play a lot of minutes that had either no varsity experience or very little varsity experience, and throughout the year these kids have kind of blossomed and kind of come into their own, and I feel like we're in a good spot. We've been playing better as of late and look to carry that momentum into the district tournament.
Are the Pirates healthy tonight, Coach? Got everybody on the roster ready to go?
Yeah, knock on wood. Yeah, we're sitting all right health wise. Honestly, it's been one of the things that hasn't really bugged us a ton, which is good. But yeah, everybody's good. No sickness, no injuries. We should be a full go here tonight.
And as your season hangs on the balance tonight in a win-or-go-home District 7 play-in game, you had a great game with the Maroons back in the regular season, beating them by 22 points up in Crosby. So how do you not overlook the Maroons and give yourself a chance to get into this postseason tournament, Coach?
Yeah, the messaging with the boys has kind of been, the game is over. It means absolutely nothing right now. If you won by 1 or 100 back then, this is a one-game season right now, and they want to win just as bad as we do. They have nothing to lose. They're seated lower, probably projected, for us to win. So they have no pressure. It's all on us. And if we can come out and compete and to our talent level, our ability level, I think we should be just fine tonight.
Well, thanks for the time, Coach. You've been listening to our Continental Resources Coach's Comments with the Tioga Pirates head coach, Pat Alberts. We're only minutes away from our Northwest Therapy Services opening tip-off. So we'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll continue with the Border Plains Equipment pregame show from the NCC Sports Desk after a few words from some of our great game day media sponsors.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Welcome back to Game Day Media. Tioga is the place, basketball is the game. I'm Dallas Hansen here, going solo tonight, doing some play-by-play in Keller as we're getting set for this District 7 boys tournament play-in game. So, as I said earlier, winner moves on, loser packs it up, and that's the season. So we will see who's going to win this game. But to talk a little bit about both these teams, I know Divide County very well. I know Tioga very well as well, but let's talk about Divide County coming into this game. They're going to go with these starters: Damon Bowling, Brady Brown, Hunter Nelson, Stockton Nelson, Hayden Smithberg. The big thing for Divide County so far this year has been the two words: Stockton Nelson. Stockton Nelson broke his wrist 3 games into the season, was out until about two games ago. Divide County went winless. Then Stockton comes back. They play Trenton in Trenton. They win their first ball game. Stockton has a huge impact on that part. And tonight, can Stockton Nelson and the Divide County Maroons continue on their way to try to make this into the regional tournament? I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about Hunter Nelson. He's a junior. He's a great shooter. Also, Brady Brown, the lefty. Brady's got a nice game, inside-outside game, as well as Damon Bowling. Damon Bowling's a sophomore, but he plays that 2-guard spot. A very, very nice athlete. And if he can hit some shots, I think Divide County will be right in this game. And also, we got to talk about the freshman sharpshooter, and that's Weston Peterson. Weston, again, is a freshman. He wears number 1. He's a nice shooter. Can Weston calm his nerves? The gym is getting packed here in Tioga. It's going to be a wild atmosphere. Weston is going to have to calm his nerves. And then making the start is Hayden Smithberg. Hayden Smithberg is Divide County center. Can Hayden hit a few bunnies? Can he make sure this game goes the way it should be by getting every rebound he can, staying out of foul trouble, because Divide County does not have much for depth. Their depth will be going to senior Zachary Vignes. Viggy is a very hard worker. He's a 6'2" center. Ziggy will be the first man off the bench, and he's a great player. We're going to switch sides now to the Tioga Pirates. As you just heard from our coach's comments, their head coach is Pat Alberts, and boy, oh boy, do they have some athletes on this roster. They start off with number 5, Casey Odegaard, and this kid is a stud. I tell you what, this kid can play the game of basketball well. Great baseball player, too. Plays the game of football well, but this is it for him. He's a 6'2" senior, and he is quite the player. Next up is Hunter Davis. Hunter wears number 10. He's a 6'2" forward. He's also a senior. Hunter is off next year to play football at Dickinson State, a wide receiver. Hunter is an athlete. And talking to head coach Pat Alberts a little bit before this ball game, he's Tioga's motor. They go as Hunter Davis goes. We covered a game earlier this year when Hunter went off for 32 points. The record, I believe, for the high school here in Tioga is 35 points. So it'll be interesting to see how Hunter does in tonight's game. Can he score the basketball? Can he stay out of foul trouble? That will be a big part of this basketball game. And then I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the 6'7" forward. He's a junior, Brennan Johnson. He wears number 30. Brennan is an outstanding player, but can he find his way inside of the paint tonight? He loves to play outside of the three-point line. Talking to Pat, he wants Brennan to kind of go inside, but if he can step out and hit a few of those threes, Brennan's going to be just fine, and Tioga may roll if Brennan gets going. They're going to round out their with their starting lineup with Gunnar Moberg. Gunner's a 5'9" guard. He's a sophomore. Gunner's a nice player. Gets a lot. He's kind of the spark guy, if you will, for this Tioga Pirates team. Does a nice job for him, though. And then last but not least, if you're in Tioga, you know this last name, Weston Lallam. The Lallam kid can play. He's an 8th grader, and he's going to be the first guy off the bench for these Pirates, and boy, do they love this kid. He can shoot, step out, shoot the 3. He's fearless player. Fearless came to mind when I talked to head coach Pat Alberts about Weston, and he's called a few of their games, and he is a nice player. And then round out Cooper Hayes. Cooper Hayes is a 7th grader. Cooper is actually going to get the start tonight. Cooper wears number 23. He's a 5'8" guard, 7th grader. If you know the Hayes sisters, Cheryl Hayes, an outstanding player for the Tioga Lady Pirates. This is her younger brother, and boy, oh boy, this kid can play. So that's kind of our pregame so far. As I mentioned, winner goes on, loser goes home. I'm Dallas Hansen. Looking forward to take you on this ride here as we're about 4 minutes away. The band is playing well, the Tioga Pep Band, as we're gearing up. The house is starting to fill, too. This is going to be a fun one. Thank you for joining us here in Game Day Media. We're going to play a few sponsors, then we'll be back for the National Anthem.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit surrisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today. At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Welcome back to Tioga, as I am Dallas Hanson. Appreciate you all joining us here as we have a good one coming up. I forgot to do a few plugs here. Please join us on Facebook at Game Day Media. Make sure you like, follow us, share everything you can so we can get a few more views here. That's the point for Game Day Media. This is our first year. David and Randy Peterson have done a phenomenal job. And also, I'd like to give a quick plug to my own podcast, Swim Lessons, the podcast. It is a podcast about overcoming the tough times, and we appreciate any follows. All you have to do is type in Swim Lessons, SWIM space LESSONS on YouTube, Spotify, or good old-fashioned Apple Podcast. We appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe on everything. There's a good look at the band there, my guy Owen. And Owen's going to be our cameraman tonight. Producer is James Meyer. James Meyer is playing the tuba, right, Owen? He plays the tuba. So Owen, once he finishes playing the tuba, he's going to come over here. Yeah, get a good zoom in there on the pep band. And we're going to have a fun one here, I think. It's going to be, as we're getting their starting lineups, we're going to do the national anthem, which is very important to us here on Game Day Media. We love the flag, and we appreciate everything every soldier has done for us, and we take great pride in this part of the basketball game. So without a doubt, we're going to give glory to Old Glory.
At Game Day Media, we believe that we live in the greatest nation in the world. As we pause, let's honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
Welcome back to Tioga. I'm Dallas Hansen. Game Day Media is the plays. Basketball is the game. We are ready to tip off here as we are just now getting our starting lineups here going. Brought to you by Hauglin Insurance. Hauglin Insurance for all your insurance needs. Please find your way to Hauglin Insurance. The Divide County Maroons just getting announced here as the place is starting to fill up. We are going to go through those real quick here as they're going to go with Damon Bowling, a number 2. He's a sophomore. Starting lineups. He's a sophomore. He's 5'11". Next up is Brady Brown. Brady Brown wears number 4. He's a sophomore. He stands 5'9". Next up is Hunter Nelson. Hunter Nelson is a junior. He wears number 11. Next up is Stockton Nelson. We talked about him in our pregame. He wears number 14. He is a sophomore. He stands 6'2". Next up is Hayden Smithberg. He wears number 24. He is a junior. He stands 6 foot. So that rounds out your starting lineup for the Divide County Maroons. Next up is the Tioga Pirates. They go like this. Casey Odegaard, who wears number 5. He is a 6'2 senior. Hunter Davis wears number 10. He's a 6'2 senior. Next up is Brendan Johnson, 6'7". He's number 30. He's a junior. Gunnar Moberg, he's 5'9". He wears number 3, a sophomore. And to round it out, Cooper Hayes, number 23, a 5'8", 7th grader. Here we go. Tip-off is underway. Is that screen going to work? And we are underway. It'll be tipped off to Odegaard. Odegaard. Divide County playing a 2-3 zone here early. Down to Johnson. Back to Odegaard. Back up. Shot is up. It is no good. Gunnar Moberg puts one up. It's rebounded by Hunter Davis, the motor for this Tioga team. Picked off by Brady Brown. The lefty, Brady, quickly. Now going the other way. He gives it to Stockton Nelson. 0-0 turnover number 1 for the Pirates. Divide County settling in. Tioga going man. Hayden Smithberg travel. That'll be turnover number 1. So both teams looking to kind of settle in here, if you will. Appreciate everybody joining us here. We have a 0-0 score, 7:29 left here in the basketball game. In the first quarter. Odegaard now. Over to Hayes. Hayes down low to Brendan Johnson. Johnson goes up. No good. Gets his own board. And good. And one. Brennan Johnson gets the and one bucket. Brennan Johnson will now go to the charity stripe. Johnson's first one is good. Trying to get our scoreboard here, a little technical difficulties. It's 3-0 here. It will be Brady Brown taking it over. He gives it to Bowling. Bowling trying to drive, guarded heavily by Hunter Davis. Gets it to Brady Brown, the corner to the left. He puts up a shot. No good. Rebound, Stockton Nelson. Nelson goes up. Good. Great play there by Stockton Nelson to get him on the board. 2 points. 3-2. 6:55 left here in the first quarter. Hayes now takes it. The Tioga gym is almost at capacity here. As Brennan Johnson goes up, and good. Brennan Johnson already with 5 points. Johnson now looking to get his way on defense. Stockton from the right wing. Gets it back to Smithberg. Smithberg now picks up his dribble. Nelson couldn't handle it. Picked off by Hayes. Nice play there. Turnover number 2 on the Maroons. Back to Hayes on the right wing. Divide County staying in that 2-3 zone. Back to Hayes. Hayes is a 7th grader. Plays pretty well for just being a 7th grader. Back to the stud that is Hunter Davis. Davis back to Odegaard on the baseline. Odegaard puts up a shot. No good. Rebound Stockton, and he's off to the races. He's got a wide open Hunter Nelson. Nelson mishandled it. Missed opportunity there for the Maroons. Turnover number 3. as we will have the Pirates taking over now as Odegaard brings it down. It is 5-2. Our scoreboard isn't quite working, but we're doing our best here to get it back. Hayes will shoot a three. Hayes is up. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Smithburg. No, it's picked up by Davis. Davis will go up. Oh, and he missed the bunny. Hunter Davis missed the bunny. Stockton now slowing it down wisely. This kid was a 2-year starter, started as a 7th grader. Got a lot of time as an 8th grader as well, and a freshman, finds himself in his sophomore year now. So a 2-year starter coming back. Brady Brown now, the lefty, picks up his dribble in no man's land, gives it to Smithburg, back to Brown. Brown's doubled, back to Hunter Nelson. Hunter drives, kicks to Bowling. Bowling a pull. Off the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Hayes. Hayes fights for it. Well, we're going to have an early foul. Foul will go against Brady Brown. Brown picks up his first foul. So first team foul for the Maroons. 5-2 with 5 minutes and 3 seconds left here in the first quarter. I'm Dallas Hansen. Thank you for joining us on Game Day Media. Again, we are working on our scoreboard. Johnson, he puts up a three. Ooh, in and out, tipped out of bounds. Looked like Davis, but no bueno, as it will be tipped off by Hayden Smithburg. Smithburg is the center. Divide County switching to man for this out of bounds. Smithburg on Johnson. Johnson goes up and good. Brennan Johnson gets the and one bucket. Our officials tonight, Monty Lund, he just called the foul. Jarek Hansen is under the basket. Foul will go against Hunter Smithburg. Hunter's first, second team foul. And Brennan scores. So Brennan Johnson, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. He's got all 8 points. Brady Brown now picks up his dribble on the left wing. Back to Smithburg. Smithburg. Back to Brown on the wing. Brown's going to shoot a jumper. Brady, good. Nice shot there by Brady Brown as he finds himself in the score column. 8-4 with 4:30 left in the first quarter. Tioga up. Johnson now down to Davis. Davis up, no good. Rebound, Bowling. Damon Bowling now playing the quarterback position for the Maroons. Bowling's going to be picked by Davis. Davis is going to head the other way, and good. Nice pick play there by Hunter Davis, picked off Damon Bowling for the 4th turnover for the Maroons. 4:03 left in the first quarter. Maroons down 10-4. It's going to be another turnover. Turnover number 5. Picked off. They get to Johnson. Johnson on the right wing. Over to Odegaard on the baseline. Nice move by Odegaard. Gets it to Davis. Went through Davis's hands. Lands in the arms of another Pirate. That was Gunnar Moberg. Moberg now. No shot, but it's going to be a foul. Foul is on Stockton Nelson on the 3-point attempt. Nelson's going to pick up his first. 10-4. 3:37 left here in the first quarter. Our producer, our producer Owen Meyer is trying to get our scoreboard fixed here as Odegaard misses the first of 3. Odegaard's shot is up and good. So Odegaard's got one more as he was fouled on the 3-point attempt. A couple substitutions now for the Maroons. Weston Peterson will check in. So will Zach Vignes, the senior, lone senior on this Divide County team. The kids call him Ziggy. It's a nice player. Second attempt is good for Odegaard. So Casey Odegaard goes 2 for 3 from the charity stripe. 3:33 left in the first quarter. Tioga Pirates 12, Divide County Maroons 4, and Brady Brown turned it over. That's Divide County's 6th turnover in the first quarter. To Tioga's first 1 turnover. A big play so far here in the basketball game. Odegaard now. Brings it down. Divide County switching back to a 2-3 zone. Odegaard on the right wing, down to Johnson. Johnson, nice move, goes up, no good. Rebound, Hunter Nelson. Johnson, a 6'7" stud for the Pirates. As Bowling gets it to Nelson. Nelson pump fake, drives baseline. Back to Brown, over to Peterson. Bowling, top of the key, gets it to Brady on the left wing. Brady guarded heavily. Nice defense there from the Pirates. Hollingshead. Backdoor cut, Weston Peterson kicks out to Brady. Back to Bowling. Bowling will pull a 3, no good. Rebound is on. Odegaard comes up with it. Odegaard now quickly the other way. He'll go up, gives it back over to Hollingshead. We're going to have a travel. That'll be the second turnover for the Pirates. 12-4, 2:44 left here in the first quarter. Pirates are up 12-4. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm Dallas Hansen. Winner go home game here for the boys. Winner moves on to districts. Loser calls it a year. Nelson now drives. Gives it to Bowling. Bowling down to Vignes. Bowling top of the key. These Maroons moving the basketball well right now. Hunter takes the screen. Down to Ziggy. Turnover again on the Divide County Maroons as Davis comes up with the steal. Back to Johnson. Thought about pulling it. He finds Hayes. Hayes, nice little pull up and good. Cooper Hayes scores. We're going to have a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Merrick's Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. Merrick'sPetroleumCorporation.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
Hey, Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology. Respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
Welcome back to Game Day Media. I'm Dallas Hansen. Divide County now taking it out of bounds. 14-4, 2:07 left here in the first quarter. Bowling backdoor. Nice play. Back to Vignes. Vignes will put up a shot. Off the back iron. No good. Tries to get his own board, but Smitty going to be corralled there by Rylan Hollingshead. Back to Johnson. Quickly, the Pirates moving fast. Davis puts up a shot. No good, but he didn't establish himself in bounds. So that'll be a turnover on the Pirates. Their third here. 154 left here in the first quarter. Tioga 14, Divide County 4. Peterson down to Bowling. Bowling's going to shoot a three, and Damon Bowling, everybody, with the tray to make it 14-7. 140 left here in the first quarter. Tioga Pirates 14, Divide County 7. Loveridge now checking into the basketball game. He gets it down to Johnson. Johnson back to Hayes. Hayes almost double dribble, but gets it over to Hollingshead. Hollingshead. Nice defense here from Divide County. Hayes penetrates, kicks out to Johnson. Johnson pump fake. He'll go up. And good. It's been the Brennan Johnson show so far, folks. His 10th point of Tioga's total 16 points. 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Brown drives. Gets it to Peterson. Peterson, he drives. Back to Brown on the left wing. Over to Zignes. Back to Bowling. Bowling. Back to Brown. Brown, he'll shoot a mid-range. Bounces around, no good. We're under a minute here. 50 seconds left. Tioga basketball. Hayes now. Back to Johnson. Johnson back to Hayes. 26 seconds on the shot clock. 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tioga 16, Divide County 7. Hollingshead, no good. Rebound, Brown. About a half a second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hunter goes up, and he is fouled. Hunter Nelson, a full court pass there as Nelson is fouled. Nelson will go to the charity stripe for 2. Foul will go against the Pirates. Ethan Loveridge picks up his first. Tioga's first team foul. Shot clock is off now. Nelson is, in and out, no good. So Nelson will have one more as Odegaard checks back into the basketball game. He'll check in for the 6'7" Monstar, if you will, Brennan Johnson. Hunter misses them both. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. As Hayes, he'll drive, left wing. Back over to Odegaard. Odegaard. Back to Hayes. Divide County going back to their man-to-man defense. Hayes, he's going to shoot a three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Davis. Davis goes up, left hand, no good. Rebound, Bowling. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nelson will put one up at the buzzer, and it's good! Hunter Nelson, everybody, puts up one at the buzzer, and he got fouled. Nelson got fouled. So Hunter Nelson, welcome to the show. Gets the bucket. 1 second left here. 16-9. Ignore that scoreboard that we currently have up. Owen's going to get it going for us. Nelson connects. That makes it 16-10. First quarter, Hayes puts up a full court shot. It's got a prayer. No good. So after one, Tioga Pirates 16, Divide County Maroons 10. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with some second quarter action here from the playing game. With Game Day Media.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come. Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
Welcome back to Tioga. We've got a good one here. Second quarter, the Pirates 16, Divide County 10. Ignore that scoreboard that we have up right now. James is working on it. Stockton Nelson goes for the rebound. He stepped out of bounds. So the turnover again on Divide County. That's their 8th of the basketball game. Pirates now dealing. They are up 6, beginning of the second quarter. It'll be Gunnar Moberg. Moberg over to Hayes. Divide County playing this 2-3 zone. It's worked so far. Hayes puts up a tray. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound Johnson, but Weston Peterson. Nice play from Weston to be diving after that one. And Weston tips it out of bounds, so it'll be Tioga basketball under their own basket. Stopping the action here as Weston Peterson is asked to tuck in his jersey. Barely fits him. Weston is a good player. And Jarek Hansen is telling Dean Crossius and the big man Brennan Johnson to relax a little bit. Jarek, a former great player here for the region. Played college basketball at Dickinson State and Williston State. Johnson goes up, no good, gets his own board. Back up again, and good. Johnson's 12th point of the basketball game makes it 18-10. 7:20 left here in the second quarter. Hunter Nelson, he'll drive, picks up the foul. He'll shoot 2. Foul will go against. Let's see here. It'll go against Cooper Hayes. Cooper picks up his first. If you're just joining us, so far it's been the Brennan Johnson show for Tioga. He's got 12 total already. Nelson connects on his first one of a pair. Hunter's got 4 points. Big part of the basketball game so far has been turnovers. Divide County's got 8. Nelson connects on his second. So Hunter Nelson goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 7:15 left and counting. I'm Dallas Hansen here on Game Day Media. We got a play-in game here. Winner moves on, loser goes home. They get it down low to Johnson. Johnson mishandles it, and that'll be a turnover. 4th turnover for the Pirates here. Brady Brown will check in for Hunter Nelson. Hunter having a nice game so far, scored with 1 second left in the first quarter for an and one. Brady now deals, gets it to Nelson. Over to Crossius. Dean Crossius checking in the basketball game here, getting some time. Dean is a jumper, tries to dunk it every practice, I am told by Zach Johnson. Bowling, he drives, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Brennan Johnson. Who else? Johnson now bringing it down the court. Johnson puts up a shot, and it's good. Nice play there from Brennan Johnson to make it 21-12. Pirates are up. 21-12. Back to Brown. Brady. Back to Stockton Nelson. He traveled. So turnover again on the Maroons. Their 10th of the ball game. Good job, James Meyer, for getting the scoreboard back. Good job, buddy. James Meyer played in the pep band, then makes his way up here. Great student here for the Tioga Public Schools. Johnson goes up, and good! And he'll get an and one. Brennan Johnson gets the late whistle, and he'll go to the charity stripe for one more. They're going to call a foul on Hayden Smithberg. He picks up his second. So Hayden Smithberg, some foul trouble early. Hayden Smithberg showing great improvement from last year to this year. Most improved player on Divide County's team, I'd say. Stockton Nelson now. He'll drive. Ooh, and he's hacked. We're going to have a travel here, but no call. Awfully physical here in Tioga. Divide County fans letting the officials know of their displeasure. It'll be Odegaard coming down. Odegaard gets it back to Hayes. Down low to Johnson. Johnson couldn't handle it. Gets back to Hayes. He'll shoot a corner three. That looks good. No good. Rebound Stockton. He'll get it to Brady Brown. Oh, and it's just out of the reach of Brady. Nice play there, but no bueno. As that'll be Divide County's 10th turnover for the basketball game. We've got a timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Welcome back to Tioga. I am Dallas Hansen, joined here with my game day media crew, producer James Meyer, cameraman Owen Miller. Got to give a shout out to those two fellas, both students here at Tioga High School. They've got if they choose to, they've got a future here in sports broadcasting. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. A special shout out to Game Day Media. First year we've been able to do this. Just past 1,000 subscribers. So it's been a fun year so far for Game Day Media. If you want to take a listen during halftime of this one, we got 5:46 left here in the first half. Randy Peterson is down doing the regional girls game. It's audio only, no video. But Randy's down. There's Johnson. He'll go down low, and he's going to be fouled. Foul will go against Hayes, third. And in basketball language, that is not good with 5:38 left here in the first half. Johnson will go to the line. Johnson has 17 points so far. 17 and 7. Johnson goes up. No good. 5:38 left here in the first half. Tioga 23, Divide County 12. Johnson will shoot his second from the charity stripe. Will go up. Off the front iron. No good. Rebound goes to Odegaard. Johnson gets it back. Tries to get it, but it's going to be picked off by Divide County. Nice play. I believe it was Hayden Smithberg. Back to Weston Peterson. Weston now gets it. Back to Stockton Nelson. Nelson puts up a jumper. No good. Brennan Johnson throws it deep. Nice play, nice catch there by Moberg. Moberg's stopped by Hunter. Hunter Nelson going the other way. We got back-to-back turnovers. Back-to-back turnovers as Nelson threw it, and it was picked off there by Hollingshead. Nice play by Hollingshead for the Pirates. Johnson says, I'll shoot a three. I'll take it. I'm hot. Yeah, good doggy. It's good. Brennan Johnson, 20 points, first half. 20 of Tioga's 26. 26-12, and Divide County's in trouble here. Hayden Smithberg. Back to Nelson. Off fingertips. Another turnover for Divide County. Johnson now on the right wing. He'll look. Find Odegaard. Back over to Hollingshead. Hollingshead shoots. No good. Rebound Davis. Davis. And it'll be tipped out of bounds by Divide County. Bowling now checking in for Weston Peterson. 4:30 left here in the first half. Tioga led by Brennan Johnson, 6'7", the Monstar. It's going to be kicked out to Hollingshead. Hollingshead puts up a shot. Good rebound again by Odegaard. And he'll go offensive charge. Goes against Casey Odegaard. Nice play there from Stockton. Nelson takes the charge. But Stockton, only 2 points so far. He needs to come alive if Divide County wants a chance here. 4:23 left in the first half. Thank you for joining us here on Game Day Media. I'm Dallas Hansen. Play-in game for this new 3-class system. Winner moves on to districts. Loser calls it a year. Brown now. Back to Smithburg. Smithburg over to Bowling. Bowling looking for anybody, somebody. Finds Hayden. Hayden got away with the travel. He puts it up. Blocked! It's a block party, and Brennan Johnson's leading the charge. We've got a tie-up as Smithburg and Johnson going at it. And we're going to have a foul. Foul will be called on Divide County. After all that, Brady Brown picks up his second foul of the ball game. Checking in will be Cooper Hayes. Cooper is a 5'8", 7th grader. You heard that right, 7th grader. Odegaard now. Over to Hayes. Hayes on the right wing. Back to Brennan Johnson. Top of the key. Back over to Hayes. Bound low to Johnson. Beautiful pass down to Davis. Davis is picked off by Stockton Nelson. Nice play there by Stockton. 6th turnover of the basketball game for the Pirates. Bowling. Kicks out to Hunter. Hunter, nice pump fake. Back to Bowling. Bowling will shoot a 3. No good. Good look, though, as Brown ties it up. Nice play from hustle from both teams, as we'll have a jump ball. Possession arrow shows the Pirates. 3:33 left here in the second quarter. Tioga looking good early here. Divide County trying to weather the storm. Hayes on the right wing, back to Odegaard. Swings it over to Hollingshead. Hollingshead throws it deep, and that's going to go out of bounds. 7 turnovers now for the Pirates in the first half. Head coach Zach Johnson in his first year trying to make it into districts. A trip to the dance on the line. Vignes thought about shooting the tray. He'll pass back to Bowling. Bowling takes a screen from Vignes. Damon throws it into a host of Pirate defenders. It's going to be Brown gets it. Back to Nelson. Hunter. He'll get it back to Vignes. Vignes on the right elbow. Back over to Bowling. Bowling, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Vignes. Vignes back to Brown. Back to Nelson. Nelson drives. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Bowling will put up a shot. Out of contact. No call. It's going to go the other way with Hayes. Hayes on the right wing. Kicks out to Brennan Johnson. Don't let him shoot. Off the back iron. A rare miss from Brennan Johnson. And he's going to shoot another tray. And he makes him pay. Another tray. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Timeout, Zach Johnson. 29-12. Tioga putting on a fire show.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Tioga, home of the Pirates. Game Day Media here. I'm Dallas Hansen. 2:35 left here in the first half as the Pirates put on an early show, 29-12. Divide County looking to weather the storm and make a comeback here. Nelson now gives it to Stockton Nelson. Stockton off the right wing. Nice pump fake from Stockton. He'll go in. Ooh, misses the bunny. Odegaard now heading the other way on the left wing. Back over to Hayes. Hayes shoots a 3. No good. Rebound goes to Tioga. Hollingshead. Hollingshead to a driving Odegaard. And good. Odegaard scoring his 4th point of the basketball game. If you're just now joining us, it's been the Brennan Johnson Show. He's got 23 points. Yes, that's right. 23 points so far. Nelson now. Throws it to Vignes. Vignes, the lone senior on this Divide County team. Takes the screen. Bowling now. Gets it to Stockton. Stockton drives. Puts up a shot and good. Stockton Nelson with his 4th point of the basketball game to make it 31-14. They find a wide open Hollingshead, and he's going to go up, and he's fouled and one. Nice play there from Rylan Hollingshead. Scores his first point of the basketball game. Vignes gets his first foul. Ethan Loveridge will check in the basketball game, as well as Dean Krosh, as Vignes will take a seat. 1:32 left here in the first half. Divide County down 33-14. Looking for the 3-point play, and it's good. Nice play there by Rylan Hollingshead. Damon Bowling now. He'll bring it across the half-court stripe. He'll take a screen from Krosh's. Bowling now. Deals, gets it down to Nelson. Nelson guarded heavily by Loveridge. Nelson nowhere to go, and he's going to be fouled. Ethan Loveridge awfully physical. So Loveridge picking up his 2nd foul of the basketball game. 1:18 left here in the first half. Krosh's will take it under his own hoop. Krosh's will get it to Bowling. Bowling will shoot a tray. No good. Rebound goes to Tioga and Hayes. Hayes, nice behind the back for this youngster. He's a 7th grader. He'll have a foul on the court. It'll go against Damon Bowling. Damon picks up his first. 5th team foul. So with these new North Dakota high school rules, the fouls reset after each quarter. Once you get to your 5th foul in the quarter, it's bonus. So 5 total fouls compared to Divide County's 3 team fouls. The 7th grader, Cooper Hayes, goes to the charity stripe. His first of a pair is good. Cooper Hayes with his 3rd point of the basketball game. Weston Peterson will come in for Brady Brown now. 1:10 left here in the 2nd quarter. Thank you for choosing us and listening to us on Game Day Media. Hayes, nice and good. 4th point of the basketball game for the youngster. Weston Peterson now. Cross half court. Back to Bowling. Bowling at the top of the key. Divide County needs a basket, and they need one bad. Bowling gets it to Weston. Weston on the right wing. Finds Stockton. Stockton drives against Loveridge, who is physical. Down to Krosh's. No good there. Divide County's 13th turnover of the basketball game. We're under a minute here in the first half. Divide County 14, Tioga Pirates 36. It'll be Hayes inbounding to the senior, Casey Odegaard. Miscommunication from the Maroons, as it'll be Hollingshead. Connects! Excuse me, that's Gunnar Moberg. Gunnar Moberg connects to make it 39-14. Peterson on the right wing. He'll drive, puts up a shot, and good. Weston Peterson scoring his first basket of the basketball game. Weston, a nice player, great shooter, kid that works on his game nonstop. Drive by his house in the countryside, and you'll see him out there shooting. Odegaard now for the Pirates. Get to Hayes. Divide County switching to man. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. Timeout, Tioga Pirates. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Game Day Media.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
Welcome back to Tioga High School. I'm Dallas Hansen here with Game Day Media. Tioga Pirates, so far, so good for them. They got no shot clock. 17 seconds left in the first half. Odegaard deals. Over to Moberg. Moberg down to Davis. Nice pick play there. It's going to be turnover on the Pirates. Hunter Nelson quickly the other way. Nelson over to Weston. It's 5 seconds. Nelson puts up a shot and good. Weston Peterson's coming alive. Brennan Johnson now quickly the other way. He can shoot. It's good if it goes. Ooh, just missed it. So your score at half. The Tioga Pirates 39. Divide County 18. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with some halftime stats on Game Day Media.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our Acute Stroke Ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505. or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
Welcome back to halftime here in Tioga High School. We're having a hoedown here. The Country Western Stars are making their way, and it will be a heavy dosage of Brennan Johnson so far, as we have the Tioga Pirates 39 to Divide County's 18. Both sides here, it's kind of funny. The fans are getting after it here. Good old-fashioned dancing here going on as Cotton Eye Joe is playing. And we're going to go through some stats here for Divide County. It's going to be Weston Peterson with 4, Damon Bowling with 3, Brady Brown with 2, Hunter Nelson with 5, and Stockton Nelson rounds out the scoring for Divide County with 4 for their total of 18 points. Moving over to Tioga Pirates, Casey Odergaard's got 4, Hunter Davis has 2, Rylan Hollingshead has 3, Gunnar Moberg has 3, Cooper Hayes has 4, and my goodness, Brennan Johnson at half has 23 points. I don't know for sure what the the full game record is for Brennan Johnson, but I'm sure he's well on his way. He's got 23. So Divide County, they had a total of 14 turnovers so far. So kind of, if I'm the head coach, putting on the coaching hat here, it's been game of turnovers. Divide County's got 14 compared to Tioga's 7. Tioga got out and ran the basketball extremely well, and they have dominated this game so far with a heavy dose of Brennan Johnson. Hunter Davis also making his presence known defensively with 5 steals, and Casey Odergaard's kind of been manning the ship, the point guard position. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in about 3 minutes for the second half, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today. Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
Welcome back to Game Day Media. Here I'm Dallas Hansen. Thank you for choosing us and listening to us and watching us. We appreciate your support. As we're just tailing off halftime here, as we went through our halftime stats, we got to talk a little bit more about Brennan Johnson. 23 total points. I was just informed the record is 35. So he is close to breaking the record tonight of points in a basketball game. But as we look here for a second half, turnovers have got to stop for Divide County, as well as if you're at the Tioga head coach, Pat Alberts, him and assistant coach David Peterson, talking a little more scheme. They might throw a little zone. They might throw a little man. Who knows? But we will continue on here as the winner will move on to the district tournament. Districts this year are going to be held at the Newtown Event Center. A beautiful place for a game of basketball. The Event Center, I believe, is 4 years old. They had the regionals down there last year. Beautiful place for a basketball game. So if you can't make it down to Newtown, join us here on Game Day Media, as we will be broadcasting all the games for the boys district tournament. Randy Peterson and myself will have the play-by-play, and we're really looking forward to that. And as we roll on here, we got about a minute left here in the first half. We're going to take a quick break, take a swig of Gatorade. We'll be back here second half. You're listening to Game Day Media here with boys basketball.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
Welcome back to Tioga High School. I'm Dallas Hansen here, coming to you live from beautiful city of Tioga, North Dakota. The gym is almost packed. Both fans from Divide County and Tioga showing great sportsmanship as Smithburg got away with the travel, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound goes to Johnson. 7:45 left here in the third quarter. Winner moves on to the district tournament, which will be in Newtown, North Dakota. Ooh, we got a lob. Beautiful play from Pat Alberts, and it's going to be Casey Odegaard. to start us off here in the third quarter. Beautiful draw play there by head coach Pat Alberts. Alberts in his 6th year as the head coach for the Pirates. Done a good job with this program. He coaches all the mini Pirates, youngsters here from Tioga trying to make their way. Stockton Nelson now goes up and good. Nice play. Stockton gets it rolling early here in the third quarter. His 6th point of the basketball game so far. 41-20. 7:06 left here in the third quarter. It's been all Tioga so far. Brennan Johnson, 23 points, and he's led the team. Johnson goes up again, right on cue. No good, gets his own board. He gets another offensive board, so we're going to have a foul now as Johnson was grabbed. It's going to go against Brady Brown. Brady Brown picks up his 3rd. So Brady in foul trouble here. Brady, a student of the basketball game. Really done well this year. Johnson's going to get an offensive charge now. Johnson and Stockton Nelson. Little playful commentary from those two. Johnson picking up his 1st. So Brennan Johnson picks up his 1st personal. Damon Bowling now heading the other way. Tioga Pirates playing that man-to-man defense. Bowling kicks to Smithburg. Smithburg makes a nice drive to the hoop. Kicks out to Brady. They find a wide open Damon Bowling. He'll put that up. Bowling off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound goes to Brady. Brady Brown now trapped in the corner by a stifling Davis. Back to Stockton Nelson. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll take 30 seconds too. We'll be back with Game Day Media.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Welcome back to Tioga High School. I'm Dallas Hansen here on Game Day Media. Winner of this game will play the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Game 1 of the 20th. It's going to be on the 23rd here. That'll be game 1 at 3 o'clock. So winner goes to play the 1 seed Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. So date with the Honkers on the line here for both these squads. Nelson now to Smithburg on the left wing. Nice pass. Oh, it's going to be tipped. Beautiful defense there from the Pirates. It goes off a couple kids' ankles. Monty Lund says the Pirates were the last to touch it. So it'll be Divide County. Hunter Nelson will take it out. Nelson the junior. Oh, miscommunication as Bowling was getting the other way. Davis, he's going to go up left-handed and good. Nice play there from Hunter Davis. Miscommunication from the Maroons with 6:08 left here in the third quarter. 43-20. Divide County finds themselves in a hole. Nelson now. He'll drive. Off his knee, goes the other way. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. As we were talking about earlier, make sure you join us for the District 7 tournament at the Four Bears Event Center. It's going to be the 23rd, 26th, and 27th. We'll have every game for you. It's going to be a fun one. Whoever wins this one's going to play Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Johnson goes down low. He gets a foul call. Foul will go against Stockton Nelson, his 2nd of the ball game, which will send Johnson back to the line. 5:48 left here in the third quarter. Talking a little bit about that district tournament. Next game at 4:30 will be the Alexander Comets playing the Partial Braves on the 23rd. Then it's going to be the 2 seed, the Wilson Trinity Christian Crusaders. They will play the number 7 seed Trenton Tigers. And then we're going to round it off with the 3 seed Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers playing the Ray Jays. First one was good from Brennan. Second one's off the front iron, no good. Rebound goes to Crocius. He made that first free throw, right? Smithburg now. Down low, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Johnson. Brennan Johnson making his presence known. 24 points so far. Thought about shooting that one. Gets it to Odegaard. Back to Johnson. Johnson fakes. He'll go up and good. Johnson, the nice little layup there. 26 points on the evening. Peterson now on the right wing. He'll drive. Weston down low to Bowling. Bowling up and good. Nice play there from Peterson to Bowling. The 2 connections that Divide County will see next year as well. Johnson, guarded by Crocius. Johnson puts up a 3. No good. Rebound goes to the Maroons and Damon Bowling. 4:59 left here in the third quarter. Peterson Got away with the travel. Gets it to Smithburg. Smithburg's going to shoot a tray. Bank! Nope. Back to Brendan Johnson. Johnson, we're going to have a foul, a frustration foul will go against Hayden Smithburg, his 4th of the basketball game. So Coach Zach Johnson in his first year is going to sub in Stockton Nelson. We'll go to Hayes. Hayes, the 7th grader, getting a lot of playing time here in this opening round. He started as well. We're going to have a foul here. It's going to go against Croshes. The Maroons trying to solve the problem that's been a Brennan Johnson.
Need one more foul to get the bonus.
One more foul for bonus. Foul will go against Dean. Dean Croshes his first foul. Trey is up, no good. Rebound bowling in the Maroons. Stockton Nelson now quickly. Maroons find themselves in a hole. And it's going to be bowling heading the other way. Excuse me, Odegaard heading the other way. He traveled. So he traveled, the 8th turnover for the Pirates so far. 4:25 left in the third quarter. You're just joining us. Tioga has been playing basketball well tonight. Nice night for a ball game here, Tuesday evening. Peterson now. He's going to shoot a tray. It's up. No good. Rebound, Stockton Nelson saves it, kicks it back out to Smithburg. No good, and Hayden's going to foul out of the basketball game. Hayden Smithburg with his 5th personal. And Hayden with a little talk to the head coach. Just needs to calm down a little bit. So Smithburg will, that's only his 4th, they say, so I was off one. Hayden really improved this year, nice player. Just a little frustrated tonight. They'll send Odegaard to the line. He'll shoot bonus. This is the 5th team foul for the Maroons. Odegaard is good. That makes it 47-22. Tioga jumping on the Maroons here. 4:12 left here in the third quarter. Odegaard's second one from the charity stripe. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, long rebound. Will go to Divide County as it goes out of bounds. 4:09 left here in the third quarter. Thank you for choosing us here at Game Day Media. I'm Dallas Hansen. Peterson now, top of the key, gets it over to Stockton. Damon Bowling. Damon thinks about shooting Trey, back over to Hunter. Over to Peterson. Peterson drives. Back to Stockton Nelson. Stockton Nelson is the lone returning starter for the Maroons, so the Maroons starting fresh, if you will, as a program. Bowling drives, kicks to Hunter Nelson. Hunter puts up a shot, goes off a Pirate, and it will be Divide County ball under their own basket. Loveridge checking in for Odegaard. Ethan Loveridge, kind of a defensive kid, just plays great defense. Pat Albert said, when we look to guard their best player, we go with Ethan. They kick it back out to Stockton. Stockton shoots a tray, no good. Rebound goes to Davis, and we're going to have a foul. Foul will go against Hunter Davis, his first personal. 47-22, Pirates up here late in the third quarter, 3:35 left. Stockton dealing under his own hoop, gets it out to Bowling. Bowling in the corner, back to Weston Peterson. Peterson drives, kicks out to Bowling, nice kick. Bowling puts up a tray, good. Nice play there, Peterson to Bowling. They found a connection. That'll be Bowling's 5th point of the basketball game. Tioga now looking for an answer. Up 22. 3:15 left in the third quarter. Down low, back to Davis. Davis shoots a tray. Ooh, in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Croshes. Divide County quickly heading the other way. Weston Peterson on the baseline. Back to Nelson. Nelson on the right wing. Hunter Nelson, that is. Back to Damon Bowling on the left wing. Bowling shoots a deep tray. No good. Rebound goes to the Pirates. It's Hollingshead. Hollingshead picks up his dribble. Gives it back to the 7th grader, Hayes. Hayes, his sisters, Cheyenne and Cheryl Hayes, terrific basketball players for the Lady Pirates. Down low to Davis. Davis, Hunter Davis coming alive here. 4th point of the quarter. 2:30 left here in the third quarter. Stockton Nelson. He'll drive, kick to Bowling. Bowling down low to Croshes. Croshes kicks back out to Damon. Damon pump fake. He'll shoot a little mid-range jumper. No good. Tries to get his own board. No good. And it will be Brennan Johnson on the left wing. Johnson. He'll put up a mid-range jumper. No good. Davis gets a point and good. Hunter Davis, the Blue Hawk bound. Hunter Davis, that is, scores. to make it 51-25 with 2:11 left. We've got a technical on the court. Technical foul. It's going to be technical foul going against the Pirates. Hunter Davis picks up a technical foul. Some commentary here between players. So Hunter Davis, after making a nice and one play, will get a technical.
He shoved the person on the
He shoved someone, my producer's telling me. I didn't see it, but so Hunter Davis, kind of a weird one here. He's going to shoot his his first free throw, and then Divide County's going to shoot. So Davis puts up the first, and it's good. So Davis, now Divide County will shoot the 2 free throws and get the basketball back after the technical foul was called on Hunter Davis. Nelson will shoot for Divide County. 2:11 left here in the third quarter. Nelson puts up the shot. Good. Stockton Nelson, as I said earlier in the broadcast, a lone returning starter, 2-year starter. Started as an 8th grader, now as a freshman. His second one is good. So Nelson with his 7th point of the basketball game. Divide County will get possession after the technical foul. Couple subs here. Brady Brown will check back in along with Zach Vignes. Vignes, the lone senior for Divide County, a young team, learning its kind of its own culture, if you will. As Nelson gets it tipped out of bounds by a Pirate. Brown is guarded heavily by Hollingshead. Brown now. They get it into Vignes. Vignes, top of the key, gives it to Stockton. Stockton dribbles, puts his head down, goes up, and he's going to be fouled. Foul will go against, I believe, Ethan Loveridge. No, we're going to have a foul on Rylan Hollingshead, his first personal. 4th team foul. 2:04 left here in the third quarter. Nelson's first one is no good. Checking in the basketball game will be Casey Odegaard. His father, Brody Odegaard, just got awarded Superintendent of the Year.
The principal
of the year. So shout out to Brody Odegaard, Principal of the Year for the state of North Dakota. What an honor. I can honestly say Brody Odegaard is, I've known him since I was a high schooler, fantastic human being and really a nice guy here from Tioga. Johnson, he's going to be picked off by the Maroons. It's going to be Vignes. Vignes gets the steal. It's going to be picked up by Hayes somehow. Back to Johnson. Johnson, right wing. He traveled. That'll be turnover number 14 on the Pirates. They are catching up in the turnover column as they have their 14th turnover with 1:45 left here in the third quarter. Nelson gets it tipped by Loveridge. Loveridge almost came up with it. Great hustle there by Ethan Loveridge. My goodness, this kid's good defensively. Nelson now deals, gets it to Nelson. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. Pirates 52, Maroons 28. Brown thought about shooting it. He'll pick it up. Gives it to Vignes. Vignes. Back to Hunter. Hunter Nelson, top of the key. Nice little mid-range pull-up off the back iron. No good. Rebound goes to Brennan Johnson, who's having a monster of a game. Brennan Johnson on the left wing. Back to Hayes. Hayes gives it to back to Hayes, over to Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson's got 26 points so far. Odegaard shoots a nice mid-range jumper and good. Casey Odegaard with his 9th point of the basketball game. 54-28. We got a minute left here in the third quarter. Nelson looking for an answer. Gets it down to Crosses. Poked away by Brennan Johnson. Hayes will now head the other way. Hayes over to Johnson. He's going to pull the tray. No good. In and out. Touched every part of that rim. Nelson quickly heading the other way. Stockton jump stop. Puts up a shot. No good, but he's hacked. So Stockton will head the charity stripe with 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tioga 58. Divide County 28. Thank you for choosing Game Day Media for all your needs here tonight as we've got a playing game. Stockton's first one is no good. I've got a couple people coming in. Zach Vignes will check back in along with Hayden Smithberg. Crocius will take a seat on the bench.
Diego's coming in for Brennan.
Diego comes in for Brennan Johnson. So Johnson, he'll get some rest here with 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Stockton, good. Stockton Nelson goes 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. 42 seconds left in the third quarter. I'm Dallas Hansen here with Game Day Media. Thank you for choosing us. Hayes now, right wing, guarded by Nelson. Back to Loveridge. Loveridge, top of the key. He'll drive. Puts up an ill-advised shot. Rebound goes to Hayden Smithberg. Good to see Hayden back in the ballgame. Stockton Nelson now, heading the other way. Stockton drives. Puts up a layup, and good. So Stockton Nelson coming alive here in the third quarter to make it 54-31. Shot clock is off. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Hayes, top of the key. Kick. We're going to have a kick. Jarek Hansen calls the kick as it will be Hayes taking it out. 7 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock is obviously off. Pirates inbound. They find the corner. It's Odegaard. Odegaard down low to Davis. Davis, he'll go up. Oh, and no good, but he's going to be fouled. Foul will go against Smithberg. Hayden Smithberg with his 5th foul of the ball game. So Hayden will be done for the night. In checking will be Dean Crocius, as Davis will go to the line with 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Davis now will shoot the pair. His first one is up and good.
Yep.
Hunter Davis, 8 points in the third quarter alone. Brings his total to 10 for the ball game. Davis's second one from the charity stripe is up and good. So Davis 2 for 2. 4 seconds left. Divide County looking for an answer. Vignes gets it. 2-1. Thought about shooting it, but he won't. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Here's score. Tioga Pirates 56, Divide County Maroons 31. We'll be back in 1 minute for your final action here from Tioga, North Dakota.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
At Bethel Baptist Church in Powers Lake. Come join us for Sunday school at 10 and worship at 11. If you can't join us in person, make sure to find us on Facebook for messages, weekly devotionals, podcasts, and important Bethel updates at Bethel Baptist Powers Lake. United Quality Cooperative is your local co-op offering propane and bulk fuel delivery, as well as ag, feed, and livestock equipment with brands including AeroQuip, Payback, and High Qual. Shop our locations in Newtown, Parshall, Ross, and Keene, or check us out at our website at www.uqcoop.com.
Welcome back to Game Day Media. I'm Dallas Hansen. I've got my guys, producer James Meyer and cameraman Owen Miller. And we're watching what has been the Brennan Johnson show so far. He's got 26 points through 3. Can he finish? Can he get the record? 35 points in a basketball game. Winner of this game will play the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers game 1. Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, the 1 seed, led by Jack Zimmer. Coach Kaiser's got him playing well over there in Kenmare land and Bowbells land. It'll be Odegaard, gets it to Davis. Davis finds Johnson. Who else? Johnson. Ooh, misses the bunny. He'll get it to Stockton Nelson now. He'll quickly up to Weston Peterson. Weston, oh, he's hacked. Weston went up and he got hacked. Foul will go against the Pirates. Gunnar Moberg, he'll pick up the foul to send Peterson to the line. Peterson will shoot 2 from the charity stripe. So as we were talking earlier, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers are the 1 seed, but the Wilson Trenny Christian Crusaders have put on quite the show as they are the 2 seed. They have a few really nice players there as Weston connects on his first of the pair. Kai Thomas, the leader for the Crusaders. He's a 6'7" senior, one of the better players in the state. It's going to be fun to watch him during that tournament. Peterson connects 56-33, 7:43 left here in the ballgame, fourth quarter. Game Day Media bringing to you live from Tioga, North Dakota. Down low to Johnson. Johnson's going to be held here early by Crocius. Dean Crocius picking up the foul, his second of the ball game.
Brennan only needs 5 layups to break the record.
Brennan goes up, and he's going to be fouled. Back-to-back fouls by Dean Crocius. Divide County just doesn't really have an answer right now for the 6'7" monster for the Pirates. That is Brennan Johnson. As we were talking about earlier, the tournament that's coming up. The District 7 Boys Basketball Tournament at the Event Center. Wilson Trinity Crusaders are they're the 2 seed, led by Kai Thomas and head coach Broughton. A nice team. So Brennan misses the pair. For our score, 56-33, Tioga with a commanding lead with 7:26 left here in the fourth quarter. Bowling now drives. He's going to be fouled. Foul will go on Gunnar Moberg. He picks up his second. So Gunnar Moberg picking up back-to-back fouls. Hunter Nelson now, top of the key, gets it back to Bowling on the right wing. Bowling takes a screen from Crocious. Bowling puts up a shot and good. Nice play there from Damon Bowling. Gets his 7th point of the basketball game with 7:08 left here in the fourth quarter. Divide County finds themselves down. Damon Bowling's going to pick up a foul, his 2nd personal of the basketball game. Monty Lund quick with the whistle. Monty Lund, longtime official here for boys in the Northwest North Dakota area. Get it over to Hayes, but it's going to be Hunter Nelson gets the steal. Nelson quickly the other way. He's going to go all the way, coast to coast. No good. Rebound goes to Brendan Johnson. Johnson now up to Odegaard. It goes out of bounds as Johnson was trying to find Casey Odegaard. That'll be the 10th turnover of the basketball game for the Pirates. Pat Alberts wants time. We'll take time too. We'll be back with more boys basketball here on the great and powerful Game Day Media.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othione Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothione.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505. or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Welcome back to Tioga. Divide County now down 56-35. 6 minutes and 46 seconds left here in the ballgame. Hunter Nelson gives it to Stockton Nelson. Stockton, right wing, deals down to Crocious. Crocious on the low block, guarded heavily by Brennan Johnson. Out to Bowling. Bowling, top of the key, down low to Crocious. Crocious triple team, kicks it out to Hunter Nelson. Nelson, the junior, makes a nice move, goes up. No good. Rebound, Dean Crocious, and it's ripped away. Ripped away by the Monstar, Brennan Johnson. Johnson making his presence known offensively and defensively. They get it over to Hayes. Hayes on the right wing. Back to Odegaard. Odegaard. Back to Hayes. Hayes down low to Johnson. Johnson makes a nice move. He'll go up. Misses it. Rebound goes to Stockton Nelson. Stockton quickly the other way. He's going to shoot a layup. No good. Rebound goes to Johnson. Johnson up quickly to Hayes. Oh, my goodness, behind the back. The 7th grader. What a move, but he's blocked by Hunter Nelson. What a nice move by Hayes, but he's blocked by Hunter Nelson. Nelson gives it to Stockton. We're going to have a push here. Push will go against Brennan Johnson. His 2nd foul of the basketball game. Checking in the ball game now will be Brady Brown. Brady Brown will check in for Weston Peterson. Brown, the lefty, lone lefty on the court right now. Out of bounds for the Maroons. 5:47 left here in the fourth quarter. Tioga 56, Divide County 35. Damon Bowling, top of the key. He'll pull a tray. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Cooper Hayes. And oh, a nice play there to swipe it away. So Hayes now, left wing. Back to Johnson. Brennan Johnson having himself a ball game. Gets it back over to Gunnar Moberg. Back to Johnson, top of the key. He'll shoot a tray. No good. Rebound goes to Stockton. Stockton Nelson driving through a host of Tioga Pirates. Behind the back to Bowling. Oh, off his fingertips. Missed opportunity for the Maroons. That'll be turnover on Divide County. Their 16th of the basketball game so far. Dean Crocious will take a seat with 5:15 left in the fourth quarter. Vignes checking in. Vignes, the lone senior for Divide County. Odegaard for the Pirates. Kicks it to the left wing to Moberg down to Johnson. Johnson goes up and good. Brennan Johnson scoring Tioga's first points of the fourth quarter here. 5 minutes left. Appreciate you joining us here on Game Day Media. I'm Dallas Hansen. As Bowling drives. No good. Vignes tries. And it's going to go nobody home there for the Maroons, and it'll be Tioga Pirate basketball. So with 4:47 left here in the fourth quarter, Pirates are up big, trying to get a date with the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, first round of districts. Johnson goes up, and he's going to be fouled by Vignes. Foul will go against Zach Vignes, a.k.a. Ziggy, as the kids call him. Johnson to the line for two. 4:39 left here in the ball game. Tioga 58, Divide County 35. Brennan Johnson to the line. He's got 28 points so far. Johnson's first one is good. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. I might have an idea who it is, but stick around for an interview with the winning coach and the Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. That'll be our Border Plains Electric postgame show. Bowling now. 4:36 left in the fourth quarter. Divide County kind of on a rebuild year here. First year head coach Zach Johnson doing a nice job. Zach was the former girls assistant coach for, I believe, 5 years. Stockton back out to Hunter Nelson. Nelson puts up a tray, no good, off Ziggy's fingertips. And that will be the Pirate basketball. Checking in the ballgame for the Pirates will be Rylan Hollingshead. And Gunnar Moberg will take a seat. Don't forget, Game Day Media will have all your coverage for District 7 basketball tournament at the Four Bears Event Center in Newtown, North Dakota. Johnson on the baseline. They'll kick out. No good. Rebound goes to Vignes. Oh, it's picked off by Odegaard. Goes back to Johnson. Johnson's going to shoot a tray. Ooh, no good. Rebound goes to Hayes, the 7th grader. Hayes now. He's going to shoot a tray himself. And good. Cooper Hayes. A nice play there from the youngster. It was a long two, actually. My apologies. Long two for Cooper Hayes. Johnson heading quickly the other way for the Pirates. Brennan Johnson. No good. And we're going to have a technical foul. Technical foul will go against Brennan Johnson, who was talking to his dad in the stands. Must have said something. And Brennan Johnson with a technical. So 2 technical fouls for the Pirates. Pirates who have a commanding lead, but 2 technical fouls so far in the basketball game. 3:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Stockton Nelson will shoot the technical foul. Brennan Johnson picking up his 3rd foul of the basketball game. Brennan having quite the evening, even if he picked up the technical. Stockton scores there. And he goes 2 for 2 to make it 62-37. Pirates up big late in the fourth quarter. About 3:37 left here in the fourth. Stockton Nelson now gives it to Hunter Nelson. Nelson from the right wing. Looks in at Crocious, no bueno. Back to Damon Bowling. Bowling, top of the key, gets it down low to Brown. Brown goes up. Ooh, misses the layup. He gets his own board. Nice effort by Brady, but nothing at home. The lid's on it for the Divide County Maroons, and Brady fouls Brennan Johnson, so Brady Brown will pick up his 4th
Double
personal.
bonus.
We'll have double bonus here with 3:21 left. The basketball game sends Johnson to the line. Johnson with 29 so far in tonight's contest. First shot off the front iron, no good. Head coach Pat Alberts looking for a berth here to get into districts. Shot at the dance. Johnson's second one is good. Nice play there from Brennan Johnson to go 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. 3:20 left here in the ball game. Brown now deals. Gets it back over to Bowling. Bowling on the left wing. Tip basketball, and it'll be another turnover in Divide County. Hayes, the 7th grader, heading the other way. Nice pass down low to Hollingshead. Hollingshead is stripped. Stockton Nelson heading the other way. He's going to be stripped. No, we're going to have a foul. Foul will go against the Pirates. And that will send Stockton the line for the double bonus. Waiting for the foul here. I believe it will go on Hunter Davis. Davis picks up his 3rd. Stockton Nelson, good. So Stockton Nelson, the lone returning starter for this Divide County Young Maroon team. First one from the cherry stripe is good. Don't go anywhere. We've got our post-game show. We'll talk to the winning head coach and also the Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. 3:02 left here in the ball game. Thank you for choosing Game Day Media wherever, however. We appreciate you. Randy Peterson on the call for the girls regional. Audio only. Hunter Davis now top of the key. Looking. He'll find a slashing Hollingshead. Hollingshead back to Odegaard. Odegaard. Nice pump fake. Goes in for the layup. Ooh, just misses the bunny. Nelson will head the other way with 2:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Nelson now. Back to Bowling. Bowling's going to pull a tray. Boom! Nice play from Damon Bowling. His 5th point of the fourth quarter. 63-42, 2:26 left and counting. Divide County not giving up quite yet. Johnson, he'll go down low, up and good. Johnson continues his dominating performance here as head coach Zach Johnson is going to empty the bench.
He just needs a three-pointer to beat the record.
With 2:11 left, Johnson 3 points shy of the record, and that'll be Hunter Nelson. Nice play from Hunter Nelson to score his first basket of the second half. We're under 2. 2-minute warning here in Tioga. Johnson 3 points away from the single game record as Odegaard scores again. Nice play from Casey Odegaard. It's good to see Casey coming around here as we're going to have a timeout on the floor. They're just going to do subs, so we'll keep it here. So winner of this game will play the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. It'll be game 1 of the district tournament. They'll play at 3 o'clock. Next game will be the Alexander Comets against the Parshall Braves. That's a 4 versus 5 seed. That's an interesting matchup. That's at 4:30. Then the 2 seed, Wilson Trinity Christian Crusaders, led by Kai Thomas. They'll play next. And here goes Hunter Davis with a pick, and he'll score. 69-44. Divide County down. The Crusaders will play the Tigers in that 3rd game of the afternoon at 6. And then your last one will be the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. Head coach Jordan Carlson brings his group to play Coach Bergstrom and the Ray Jays. And folks, I got a chance to cover the Ray Jays basketball team a few times this year, and they are fun to watch. They are the 6th seed, but they are fun to watch. Some good young kids there. Peterson connects on his first, but they'll be going against the kind of the title kings so far of this district, the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. So that'll be a fun one too. So don't keep your plans open for that day, the 23rd here of February. We'll have every game for you as Peterson connects the last one. 1:26 left in counting. The Pirates are going to move on. They'll play the play-in game against the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Vignes, though, the lone senior, tries for the steal. I got to take my hat off to Zach Vignes. Coached him for 3 years, and he was probably the most hardworking kid I ever coached. Fantastic kid, great in the classroom, never had to worry about him being late to practice or anything. Weston Peterson puts up a shot, no good. Rebound goes to Traven Head. Traven Head, a nice young player for the Maroons. Head gets the basket. Divide County yelling for him to shoot it, but he'll pass to Weston. Weston goes up. He's going to be fouled. So Divide County going with the youngsters now. Traven Head checking into the ball game, as well as Titus Stubbs. Titus, another hardworking kid. Great kid. A lot of nice character for that kid. I see Titus being very successful later on in his life. Also Wyatt Locken checking in the basketball game. Peterson's good free throw shooter. He'll connect. Now checking the ball game will be Ashton Jones. Ashton Jones checks in as Zach Vignes. We'll call it a career. Like I said, probably one of the most hardworking human beings you'll ever meet. Great kid, and he's going to be a great human being down the road for whatever community he chooses to be a part of. Divide County wishes him the best, as the Divide County Maroons will now retain possession. 1 minute left here in the ballgame. Tioga 69, Divide County 47. Ashton Jones with the basketball. He'll turn it over as Hunter Davis gets the steal. 33 seconds on the shot clock. Davis to Odegaard. Odegaard. Picked off by Traven Head. This kid's phenomenal. He's a good young player. Ooh, no. I jinxed him. The Tony Romo jinx. Turnover on the Maroons. Traven Head, one of the youngsters here. Great football player for Divide County. Nice basketball player. But it's been all Tioga tonight. Coach Alberts getting his district berth, if you will, to play the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Pat Albert's assistant coach is David Peterson. David's one of our producers here at Game Day Media. His father, Randy Peterson. You probably know Randy's voice, Radio Randy as I call him. We're 23 seconds left until Tioga gets to celebrate the big one. Tipped out of bounds by Davis. Coach Zach Johnson in his first year will come up short, but Coach Johnson hasn't quit coaching. He's a young coach with a bright future. Stubbs down low to Locken. Locken's going to be tied up. 14 seconds left. Shot clock is off. It's going to be the Maroons down low. Head now. Spikes it. Divide County runs an out of bounds play. Wyatt Locken. 10 seconds left in the ballgame. Titus Stubbs grabs it. Throws it to Traven Head. Craven gives it to Weston. Weston will shoot a three off the front iron. No good. Rebound Loveridge. And the other way quickly as the bell will whistle. Casey Odegaard dunks it, but the bell already went off. The Tioga Pirates will move on to play the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers first round of the district tournament. Tioga beats Divide County 69-47. Don't go anywhere, though. We're going to have our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, as well as the Border Plane Electric Postgame Show. We'll go over some stats, so stick with us. We appreciate you. I'll go down low and get some interviews.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lac provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Dad.
Can you hang out with Grandpa for a bit? I'm down in the barn.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be up there in a bit.
RTC Networks capture cameras. Keep an eye on what you care about.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
At Bethel Baptist Church in Powers Lake. Come join us for Sunday school at 10 and worship at 11. If you can't join us in person, make sure to find us on Facebook for messages, weekly devotionals, podcasts, and important Bethel updates at Bethel Baptist Powers Lake. United Quality Cooperative is your local co-op offering propane and bulk fuel delivery, as well as ag, feed, and livestock equipment with brands including AeroQuip, Payback, and High Qual. Shop our locations in Newtown, Parshall, Ross, and Keene, or check us out at our website at www.uqcoop.com. At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come. At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772. Bank of Tioga, with locations in Tioga and Crosby, North Dakota. Come and talk to us about all your financial needs. Whether it's agriculture, business, investments, or personal banking, we have the right product for you. Call our Tioga Bank at 701-664-3388 or our Crosby Bank at 701-965-6333 to discuss your needs with us. Ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga.
All right, we are courtside here with head coach, winning coach, Coach Pat Alberts here of the Tioga Pirates. Coach, you tagged your ticket to the dance. How you feeling?
We're feeling really good. We knew today was going to be tough. I know the score was a 20-point game. These guys grinded and fought. We knew they'd grind and fight. To be able to punch our ticket, season hasn't gone very well for us record-wise. So to be able to get a win, to get into the tournament, the boys are feeling good. More importantly, coach is feeling really good. So
that's awesome. So now you're going to play the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, led by Jack Zimmer. What are the thoughts as you move forward against these powerful Honkers who are the 1 seed?
Yeah, they're 1 seed for the reason. I know there's been a couple tight games, them and Alexander. They lost to Powers Lake. But let's not kid anybody. They're 1 seed for a reason. We played them tight up in Kenmare. They are very good. They're talented. They got probably one of the top 2 players in the entire district for sure, maybe top 5 in the region, okay? We got to come ready to go. Defense has to be on par, much better than it was tonight. We'll see how the cards shake out.
Your 3-headed monster, Hunter Davis, Brennan Johnson, and Casey Odegaard, all combined for just about 50 points. How good does that feel?
It feels really good. We wanted to get Brennan going early. We knew we had a size mismatch, even if they went zone, and we did that. Casey and Hunter helped out where they can. I'd really like us to see probably make a few more bunnies, those 5 feet and in. I think we probably could have had around maybe 80 points, honestly, if we'd have made a couple more of those. You get to play Kenmare. If you don't make those, you're going to lose. So other than that, though, listen, kids played hard, ton of effort, proud of them.
Congratulations, Coach. We're going to cut it over here to Brennan. Come on in, Brennan. Brennan Johnson, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Congratulations, Brennan. Brennan, you had 32 tonight. How does that feel?
It feels pretty good. Just happy that, they put some points up, and the whole team helped. Everyone was playing good. It was trading open looks, and everyone was hitting shots. It was a good game, fun game.
You'd now play the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, first round of districts. Do you know much about them? And if you do, how can you beat the Honkers?
They're a really good team. They got Zimmer, and we're gonna have to prepare the rest of the week and get ready, and we're gonna have to get a good game plan, and we're gonna have to get a good defense for Zimmer. He's a pretty good player, and if we can hit shots, I think we'll it'll be a good game, good matchup.
You heard it here first, folks. The Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Brennan Johnson. Send it back up to you guys.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you. At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Welcome back to our D&L Paraffin post-game show from the NCC Sports Desk. I'm Dallas Hansen. We've got some stats here. First off, for the Divide County Maroons, who found themselves on the short end of a 69-47 ball game. They went like this for stats. Weston Peterson, 9 points. So a nice game from Weston. Damon Bowling poured in 13. Brady Brown had 2. Hunter Nelson had 7. And Stockton Nelson had 14. So that gave their total there for 47. Switching sides now to the winners, the Tioga Pirates. Head coach Pat Alberts able to get his team into the district tournament. Casey Odegaard had 9. Hunter Davis had 13. Rylan Hollingshead had 3. Gunnar Moberg had 3. Cooper Hayes, the 7th grader, had 6. And last but not least, the Monstar, Brennan Johnson had 33 total points. He falls a few points short from the single game record. So that'll set up our bracket here. Our bracket moving forward is going to be played at the Newtown Events Center. An awesome place for a basketball game. That's going to be right here on Game Day Media. We'll have all your coverage, so don't go anywhere. Make sure you join us on the 23rd. The 1 seed, Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. They'll lead off the game there on the 23rd. They will play the Tioga Pirates at 3 p.m. Next game will be at 4:30. That'll be the Alexander Comets playing the Partial Braves. Alexander Comets, a nice program, finding their way up and up, and they are the 4 seed. So they will play the Braves at 4:30. Then it will be the 2 seed, Wilson Trinity Christian Crusaders. They'll play the 7 seed Trenton Tigers. That'll be at 6 p.m. And then our nightcap, the number 3 Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers will play the 6 seed Ray Jays. That will be at 7:30 p.m. So we will have all your needs for that tournament on the 23rd, 26th, and 27th down there in Newtown at the Event Center. Randy Peterson will be on the horn, as well as myself, Dallas Hansen. David Peterson will provide some color, and we will do our best to make sure that you are brought into the living room with the game day play. I'd like to thank James Meyer, Owen Miller. Great job tonight on the camera, Owen. James producing. Great job, James. Myself, Dallas Hansen. We thank you all for joining us here in Game Day Media. It's a pleasure and honor. Join us next time as we kick off District 7 basketball from Newtown. Good night, and thanks for joining us.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nessa Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, Tioga Parts Supply, Surge Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Tech Next Solutions, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Thrivent, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor. Mirex Petroleum Corporation. TNT Measurements Incorporated. MC Property and Maintenance LLC. Tioga Pirates Booster Club. Bethel Baptist Church of Powers Lake. Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated. Border Mobile Grain Cleaning. Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club. RTC Networks. The City of Ray. United Quality Cooperative. Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Game 1. Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated. Burke Divide Electric Cooperative. Alexander Public School Foundation. Trenton Indian Service Area. Ray Farmers Union Elevator. Flag Family Media.